Bird feeders. For most of the year, they are a convenience, a supplemental snack for resident birds. But when the pressure drops and the skies darken, they become a lifeline. A storm is imminent, set to bury the Connecticut coast. Snow will pile up, with temperatures far below freezing. Birds survive the winter with an efficient metabolism that turns calories into heat. But when it's this cold, they burn fuel faster than it can be replenished. A feeder in these conditions becomes the difference between life and death. As the snowfall begins at first light, the cast assembles. Over a dozen species line up in nearby trees, waiting their turn. The heavyweights, blue jays and northern cardinals, dominate the scene. They use powerful bills to crack the shells of seeds and access the oil-rich hearts. Titmice, finches, and house sparrows follow, diving from their perches for a quick bite. Woodpeckers cling to the suet cages, hacking away at the fat-rich mixture. Below, the ground crew scrambles. Juncos, white-throated sparrows, and mourning doves race to eat the fallen seeds before they disappear in the snowdrifts. Birds pepper the yard and surrounding trees, all frantically trying to keep pace with their metabolic needs. There is even an ongoing truce. A red-shouldered hawk perches nearby, eyeing the ground for an easy meal. Typically, such a fierce predator would mean empty feeders. Even though the hawk favors rodents, smaller birds wouldn't take the risk. But in this weather, starvation is a much greater risk than predation. A few warning buzzes from a bold blue jay are the only indication the hawk has even been noticed. As the birds fill up on seeds, they can finally stoke their biological furnaces. To survive sub-zero temperatures, they perform a metabolic miracle called shivering thermogenesis. They rapidly vibrate their pectoral muscles to generate body heat, burning through energy reserves to keep their blood liquid and their hearts beating. Today, they only have enough fuel because of these backyard oases. "500 years ago, This land was dense woodland, a complex canopy offering abundant shelter and food. We replaced treetops with rooftops and understory with well-manicured lawns. But in backyards all over the neighborhood, we are giving it back. By keeping these tubes full during the storm's peak, we can recreate some of the abundance of that lost forest. And help bridge the gap between the built world and the wild one.